There was an article in the New York Post about a woman who gave her husband a threesome and then she left him for another woman. A lot of guys, their fantasy is always to get with two women together at the same time. And this guy got his fantasy to come true, but there was a side effect that he didn't see coming. He ended up losing his wife to another woman.
According to New York Post, in 2020, Teresa Rose celebrated her husband's birthday by engaging in a threesome with another woman. But her husband's taste for sexual adventure backfired. Just a few weeks later, she left him and filed for a divorce.
Damn. And then?
This is a quote from her. Experiencing that intimate interaction with a woman for the first time, the physical and emotional depth was so intense, I was like, oh my God, this is what's been missing, end quote.
Huh, imagine that.
Raised Catholic in Orange County, California, Rose was taught that all gays go to hell. She spent her early life downplaying crushes on rocker Pink and actresses Megan Fox, Carmen Electra, and Jessica Alba as innocent admiration until she couldn't deny her true feelings any longer.
I would say she had good taste in women.
Another quote from her. After being with that woman, I said to myself, this is why I've been so unhappy in my marriage. My relationship with my husband emotionally felt so shallow and lonely compared to my connection with the woman. However, many in Rose's life have not reacted well to her shift. Okay.
Toenail clippers for seniors. Just what somebody needed.
She continues to say, after I told my husband about my feelings after my experience with the woman, he got really nasty. He outed me to my very conservative parents, our mutual friends, and our Bible study group.
Damn.
He was angry.
Guess that went over like a lead balloon in her Bible study group.
She's among a growing number of women leaving their husbands for other women. Many of them have been high-profile romances. Former The Real Housewives of Orange County star Rowan Wyndham Burke, 44, came out as gay in 2020, but remains married to husband Sean Burke, while getting hot and heavy with girlfriend Victoria Brito.
How does that work? Does he get any of that action? Or is he cut out of the loop now? Is she sharing?
It's probably open relationship.
Could be. People are down for open relationships.
People are getting bored. We need the chip. We need the chip. People are getting bored.
Yikes.
I would say the one on the right is the masculine one and the leader in the relationship. And the one on the left is the feminine one.
Looks like Harry Potter with those glasses.
Almost got like a Rachel Maddow thing going. Could be a Rachel Maddow sister.
Socialite Debbie Heimowitz set Upper East Side tongues wagging over a decade ago when she left her hedge fund husband Greg for SoulCycle instructor Stacy Griffith. According to sexual fluidity researcher Lisa Diamond, Rose's delayed awakening to her same-sex inclination is not uncommon.
So I assume that's what you do with a gender study degree, right? Isn't that what those degrees are for?
Can be. Could be.
Didn't know that.
Did you guys consider those in school when you're like, oh, I think I might get a gender studies degree?
No. I heard of it, but no.
Anyways.
Lisa Diamond says this quote, many women have a broader capacity for diverse forms of sexual desire, for multiple partners, for same-gender partners, etc., than they might be aware. She continues to say, it's not that these women suddenly become gay or bisexual. They may have always had a capacity for same-gender relationships, but may have never had the opportunity to even ask themselves whether this was a possibility for them.
I agree with that.
Mm. As for Rose, in the wake of her non-consensual outing, Rose purchased a gun and contemplated suicide due to the ridicule she endured from her loved ones. But before carrying out the deed, she met and began dating a woman named Jackie, whom she credits with saving her life. They've been going strong for over a year and moved to Portland, Oregon, together to raise Rose's 2 young sons. Rose now offers support and encouragement to more than 132,000 late in life or late blooming lesbians via TikTok under the handle at Raising Two Activists.
Which one's Rose?
I believe on the
It's probably the one not with the hat.
Well, one I think the one on the right is Rose because she was the one who was in the picture to begin with, and the one on the left is her girlfriend, Jackie.
And that's the end for the New York Post.
That actually happened to one of my best friends last year. I remember like when I first got to know her, she would make a lot of like remarks about like certain girls and like how pretty they were, but I didn't really think much of it. But it wasn't until last year she came out as bisexual, and just recently I met the girl she was dating, and she told me she's never been happier. Like before she dated this chick, she was in a relationship with a guy, but this was like years ago. But she tells me she's really happy with her. So she was definitely one of the late bloomers, so she never really considered it.